Hey! Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about Rust Console Edition and the upgrade process, the update for the PlayStation, the free upgrades. And yes, I wish this was clickbait. It's not. It looks like half of us will not have the early access when you get the free version on the PlayStation side. Yikes. So we're going to cover this. We're going to go over all the different things, the most recent updates. Just to be clear, we're going to cover everything. So if you're on Xbox, you're like, man, I can't get early access. You can. We're going to clarify what the process is, what it looks like. We're going to compare the messages. And there is some silver lining to this. As rough as this is, I really think after this milestone is passed, we'll be in a place where we don't really have to worry about poor management, poor communication, poor execution on plans. Literally, we'll have the next-gen version. It'll go, we'll have monthly updates, which means from the devs to us, it'll be very consistent. So everybody else that's been casting a long, dark shadow on this project the last 4 years, I don't think will be as effective or non-effective to everything else that's been kind of occurring here. You'll kind of see this is definitely a byproduct of that, because you'll see that they'll hang this up on Sony, but I think this falls squarely on Double 11. I'm not saying there's not legitimate reasons why Sony maybe had some hang-ups, but just remember this whole plan was theirs to begin with, so it's a little nutty. So. Okay, so early access will be denied for some people. Yes, that's real, but Xbox, that's for realsies. So just to clarify, early access starts June 19th, okay? No matter what version you have. Oh, no, I'm sorry, June 19th for early access. Hello. And then it starts June 26th for everybody, no matter what version you have. So early access is essentially 7 days prior. So there's been a massive hang-up. Essentially, if you're on Xbox, you're in a good place. You're one-to-one. We'll cover all of this because I really want to see the comparison, the contrast. I want you guys to see this and then see how they just hang this up on Sony's neck. And I'm like, I don't think so. Honestly, if it wasn't 4 years of stuff like this, I'd probably believe that. But there's ways to get around it, yes, so we're going to cover it. Okay, so enough of this jibber-jabber. Let's talk about upgrading the process here. This was in May 28th. I'd like to take a moment to clear up some of the common questions about upgrading from old-gen to new-gen versions of the game, as well as available upgrade options from base to deluxe edition. I know there's been some confusion, especially around the different incentives, so this post will go over everything. Yeah, again, just to be clear, Xbox, you're pretty much in the clear. Sony, there's some weird stuff. There's ways to do it, but it's not going to taste good. Xbox Series X, it says this process is very simple. This should be the exact same on PlayStation, but it's not. All you need to do is be on the Xbox Series X and look for Rust New Gen page. And this is the one with the key art. Depending on which version you own, on the old generation, you should see a message that says you own this, matching the version of the new gen. So it's 1-to-1. If you have base, you get base. Deluxe, deluxe, ultimate to ultimate. If you own the base version, you automatically receive the base version of the new gen. The same goes for deluxe and ultimate. You will get the new gen version for free that corresponds with the one you own. This is how it should have been for the whole time. Again, this is the older post. I think this is very important, not only to clarify what's happening, but to kind of set the stage here. For Xbox users who already own the base version of the new gen and want to upgrade either to deluxe or ultimate, there should be a large discount available. For disc owners, as soon as it says, basically they had errors. And I think that's been fixed up to this point. Let me know if it has not been. Anybody in the comments. It says, no need to worry. You'll be able to get the upgrade. You'll be able to upgrade the version you have at a reduced price very soon. Here we go. This is this is the setup. This is so important. The process will be the same as on Xbox, with one important note. The free upgrades are not available yet. We're working closely with our partners at PlayStation to get this set up as soon as possible. Do I think they started this at that time? Yes. Should they have started it well beforehand? Yes. Do I think they ran into something during the process? Yes. Do I think they sat on it for too long? Yes. Do I think they waited till the last minute to try to solve this? Yes. Once the upgrade is available, it will work just like Xbox. You'll be able to get access to the new gen version that matches the edition you already own, whether it's base or deluxe. And you'll see just how poor the planning is and just how bad the follow-through was. And you should get it for free, as it should be. We'll share updates on social media channels. They really didn't. A lot of people asked. Nobody said anything. I think they said one time it was fixed. It wasn't. Like, did nobody check that? That's crazy. The upgrade path on the PlayStation is meant to be very similar to what we have on Xbox. We want the experience to be as consistent as possible across both platforms. Again, high hopes, really good goals, horrible communication, horrible follow-through. We're doing everything we can in place. To have everything in place as soon as possible, as our team is working closely with our partners to resolve this. We'll update you on social media channels as soon as we have more to share about this. They literally just did it the day before. So, unacceptable. Like, if you knew this was going off the rails, you should have said something. I don't think that's wild to say. Either way you cut this, it's a failing of communication and planning on management and the community manager. I just want to make that clear, because when you see the game and we're playing it, you'll go, man, the devs did a great job. Why was all this overshadowed by all this other noise? Okay, here's the one, guys. This is a kick in the gut. We're able to share an update on the free upgrade. By the way, this is June 18th. The early access comes out tomorrow. We're now able to share, yeah, right, an update on the free upgrade and existing PlayStation users. Our goal has always been to keep things as consistent as possible across platforms. I have no doubt that was your goal. I just don't think the execution was there. I think somebody sat on this 100%. Across platforms, we've been working closely with PlayStation to make this happen. We're happy to confirm that players... Jeez, ready? This is corporate speak, dude. This is the glaze. We're happy to confirm that players who own Rust Console Edition on PlayStation 4 will be able to claim a free upgrade. Yeah, basically, you already said this was going to be a thing. We're happy to confirm. Upgrade version to the PlayStation 5. However, due to platform-specific limitations, I don't believe this. I think it's limitations because you guys woke up about 7 days ago and said, hey, we need to fix this, and then realized you don't have enough time. I think that's what happened. And again, I'm putting this out there 100%. Like, no joke, I'm for real. I will fix this for free. You tell me, my DMs are open on X, you can even take the credit. I don't care. If there's any logic on that page, we will fix it. And I will send it over, no cost, no charge, you can take credit. I'm 100% sincere. The upgrade will only become available, but I fear it'll be too late by the time it actually gets implemented, because literally it starts tomorrow. The upgrade will, but I'm still checking, the upgrade will only become available on the full release date on June 26th. So basically, you get the free version only on the 26th. Even if that limitation is real, you came up with the outline for this, not us. All right? This is your plan, executed horrifically. Communication, horrific. Like, why is it like this? Not just this, but everything they've ever done. And why is it casting a shadow on what the devs have done? This game looks great. We're going to get minis, attack helicopters, scrappies. Dude, this is going to be so much fun to play. Early access will still be available on June 19th. And this, I think, is a little scammy. I want to believe, I don't think they meant this to be scammy, but it sure comes off that way. Early access will still be available on June 19th to those purchasing Deluxe or Ultimate Edition directly from the PlayStation Store, as new purchases do not rely on the upgrade being granted. Well, isn't that convenient for the biggest population spike? The biggest population, excuse me. Oh, by the way, you can fix our problem by buying it again. Gee, that's crazy. I think this is kind of a kick in the nuts, too. To make up for this, we'll be granting you $5. This is what this equates to. And Rust coins to all Deluxe and Ultimate Edition owners. Dude, what? What? Who are affected by this situation? A situation you put us in. Additionally, we're preparing more PlayStation-only servers. This is right. I'm glad they're doing this. For launch on June 26th to give everybody a fresh start. A fresh and smooth start. This is not how we wanted things to work out, as we understand how important it is for some players to get early access to the game. We sincerely apologize and hope this offer helps to make up for the inconvenience. Dude, what? One last note. The free upgrade will... okay, so if that doesn't scream... They had no plan for this initially. Their execution was terrible. The follow-through was... It's just the same. Terrible. And you didn't find this on the road as you were doing the upgrades. You didn't think to maybe stop along the way and say, hey, metaphorically speaking, things are on fire back here. We're trying to put it out. I think they did this last minute, and last minute they couldn't make this happen. Dude, correct me if I'm wrong, because I gave away my PlayStation, so I can't think of a game off top, but in the comments, please, if you can think of a game that had like the same kind of upgrade path, I'm fairly certain, I just can't think of an example of one that did work this way, where this is possible. Anyways, like I said, it's a moot point. It is what it is now, unfortunately. But again, the silver lining is the game is great, and honestly, after this, we don't have to deal with these fools, the community manager and the manager making poor plans, and or the Discord where they're just a bunch of angry people all the time. Literally, we can ignore it, and we can enjoy the game. We'll get the stuff from the devs every month, and you can follow your favorite content creator to like update you on the stuff, because there's plenty of us here doing it. We've been doing it the whole time, and it's like, I can't wait to get past this milestone so everybody's on the same page and we can just put those guys off to the side like a little yippee chihuahua and just go, oh, that's cute. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just a little guy down there. Like, dude, I'm so done with this stuff. It's crazy, right? Like, dude, we just want to play the game, man. It's so good. It looks great. Any like reservations we had are out the window. After watching Obi's like gameplay, I was like, dude, this is gonna be good. I was worried it wasn't going to be, the way they were talking, the way they were not talking to us, their poor planning, the way they forced us into NDAs. It honestly was looking like a total disaster. That's not the case. Anyways, so get this. The free upgrade will give you the standard. This is crazy. So, yes, pay attention to this. The free upgrade will give you the standard version of PlayStation 5 no matter which edition you originally bought. So they had no plan. Any extra content you're entitled to will be added to your account automatically when you log into the new gen version. Wow. Doesn't that just, I mean, dude, from here to, oh my goodness, here's a Band-Aid and here's $5 and a pat on the head? Say what? Thank you for your understanding. And you know what I think is funny? As my homeboy tries to claim this one, and then he uses him as a meat shield for today. That's insane. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. We're incredibly excited to bring this new version of Rust Console Edition to PlayStation later this week. We know it isn't a perfect setup for everybody. Please rest assured that we've tried all the possible means to make this upgrade process as smooth as possible. I think you tried last minute. I think somebody sat on this and really slept on it. And you can't get this kind of stuff done last minute because there's a process. You're passing it on to another team, another time zone. I can tell you, I mean, dude, like I said, the offer's still on the table. My DMs are open on X. We can fix this. If there's logic on the page that's driving this, I can fix this for free, and you take credit. 100%, no strings attached. Let's get this done. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So, again, as I was saying, we should be very excited about this. It's confirmed there's now minis. There's attack helicopters in our version. It's very exciting. So honestly, like, I get people wanting to buy this if you really wanted to like get in there day one. I get it. But if you're in a position where you're like, hey, I'm not going to play this right away, then don't reward this behavior. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. But man, this is why we've been putting heat on them. This is why we've been trying to talk to them or get something out of them. So this kind of stuff comes out earlier. Communication goes a long way for the player base. You know, and this is one of those instances where it would have helped. I get sometimes things are out of control, but I think really somebody dropped the ball big time. And let's not forget, this whole plan was their plan to begin with. They didn't test this beforehand. This is 2 months of them dragging their feet and not knowing what's going on that we know of when they made the announcement. 1 month after they announced the pricing. So you're telling me nobody checked? Nobody thought to, you know, do it up? Anyways, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for this to come out. Hopefully this doesn't overshadow how good the game is. I don't think it will. Rust is just too good. And what the devs have achieved is fantastic. It's something to be excited about. And it's just a shame that this has cast another long shadow on otherwise what looks to be like probably the best release that they're going to have. You know, less this freaking debacle. So hopefully we'll see you in the next one. We'll definitely be there day one. Hopefully we'll see you on the live streams, the next video, or on the custom server. All right, guys. Love you. Bye. Oof, oof, oof.